And don't take this day for granted, because for that red, that white, and that blue you in, somebody died for it, okay? Somebody put their life down for you to have this opportunity today to come to America and have this freedom and opportunity. But freedom ain't free when you not giving back to the country that fed you, okay? When you got your hands closed and you got your heart hardened because you in the United States of America and not where you at, but you here, and you were given an opportunity to be here, unless you snuck in. And that's the only reason why you should have a frown on your face. But other than that, if you here and you free to be able to be in this land, you should be rejoicing. Especially in this state, the state of Delaware, which was overshadowed by Philadelphia, because Delaware was the first state. This was the first state in America. And then on top of that, there's a lot of history here in Delaware, in America. This is Biden's state. And that's why I did a shout out to President Biden, you know, because this is his state. And he was a lifetime politician. He did his civic duty in this country. Whether he did a good job or whether he did a bad job in his policies, okay, he still served as the United States of America president, and this is his state. And he served 2 times as the vice president of the United States of America. So shout out to you, President Joe Biden. I did a shout out to him and Trump both, because I'm stuck in the middle of it, because Trump is from New York, and he is the president right now of these United States, serving his second term after they stole the second term from him the first time. So, and this is his story. This is his story. Okay, he was born an immigrant from an immigrant family. And he came to America, and they built their lives here in America and their children's lives here in America. Whether good or bad, Trump is giving back to this nation. As an immigrant family that came to the United States, and they built a dynasty. I would say dynasty, the wealthiest family in America. One of the wealthiest families in America. Whether he lied, cheated, I don't know how he got his money. He got it from the dirt. Okay? He got it from the dirt. And he is the story of our immigrants in America, of who he is. And he is now leading us in this nation on this historic moment of celebrating 250 years of our America and dealing with our immigration crisis. And God gave him this time of this season. And God chose him because he's the story of what we are dealing with today in America, with immigration crisis, immigration migration, and the criminal immigrants that come into the United States. From the good immigrants, he's the good story. They didn't break in. They did what they had to do to get their documentation, his family, to come to the United States of America, to give their children the dream. And they came to doing it the honest and good way. That's what he's saying. You don't have to break in here and rob and steal from us. You know, when your time comes up, you get in. But there's other people trying to get in, and you can't get ahead of the line. Okay? It is what it is. And bring your crimes and your drugs here. He knows the way in and out because he knows from the story of his life. And they should allow this president to move forward and move this nation forward and do what he got to do to fix our broken immigration system. And stop trying to overthrow him. I'm stuck in the middle of both of them. I got Biden and freaking Trump. Trump from New York, and New York is my home. But I'm living in Delaware, and this is Biden's state. And Biden also was my president. I've gave all my presidents that are still living, they shout out for what they have served to do for this nation. Whether they did a good job with their policies or not such a good job, I still give them the respect. And that's the way it is. You need to teach your children that. Okay, so you could keep them here alive and their life will be prosperous and blessed. So with that being said, of telling this story while I'm taking this walk of celebrating 250 years in America, happy birthday to her. Today is her day, and that's what I let them foreigners know today, the immigrants. I let them know today, this is her day. Okay, that red, white, and blue, somebody died for you to be here. Okay, so with that being said, be blessed. Peace.